So we're very lucky that he's with us this year, his birthday, 70th birthday. And it's his first time in New York. So it's a great blessing for all of us. Swamiji will be coming down and we'll do a special Aarati for him. We have it'll be in Hindi. So if you have a sheet or share one with someone, if it's not enough, we'll be going through the Jota Sujota, which is a waving to the lights. And then we'll do another one, another Aarati, another offering that is done in the Delhi ashram, and it's honoring the Guru. It was actually written by Guruji to honor his Guru, Maluk Das. And Swamiji comes from a lineage of saints. He's a descendant of Maluk Das, who was a 15th century poet saint in India, very renowned for his saintliness and for his humanitarian causes. And Swamiji is in his family tree, and also he has inherited omnisciently from Maluk Das. He received the Holy Guru Mantra of Maluk Das. And this is the same mantra that he passes on to those who want to receive that mantra and receive the divine vibrations from God, from Maluk Das, from the realized beings. So it's a very powerful sound vibration that awakens our spiritual consciousness and is implanted like a seed for our spiritual maturity. And in the same way, Swamiji has a very unique approach. He has himself done a lot of research and experimenting and ultimately realizing the truth, the God consciousness. And the unique thing about Swamiji is that he gives us ways to do the practice of meditation, help us along in various ways. And one of the ways that we'll be experiencing next week will be aroma meditation, which is based on pure oil essence from jasmine and rose. And Swamiji has devised a special way for healing and for spiritual awakening for our sadhana, to use these scents of rose or jasmine to bring us from the external sense to the inner sense, to experience the inner nectar, inner healing, inner transformation. So next week he will be guiding us in this session. So we won't have a satsang, we will have a 2-hour meditation. And we have been able to get a limited number of those oils from India that we have available here for the session itself. So Mamta is there, and afterwards you can come and sign up for the aroma meditation next week. It'll be from 11:30 to 1:30, and then we'll have a food offering, prashad, at the end of that. So it'll be a very special treat that Swamiji will be guiding us through. Guru Brahman, Guru Brahman, Guru Vishnu, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Translating as, the Guru is Brahman, the creator, the Guru is Vishnu, the sustainer, and Guru is Mahesh, Shiva, the destroyer, to bring life back again. Guru Sakshat, Guru in fact is the absolute. Salutations to the Satguru. So we'll ask Swamiji to come down.
Come down to our level.
Jota se Jota Jagavo, Sadguru Jota se Jota Jagavo, Mera Ansara Hira Mukavo, Sadguru Jota se Jota
Sarvabhutantaratma Karmadhyaksha Sarvabhutadivasa Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Brothers and sisters, again today I am going to start this talk with a real story. It's a story from a state, from a very famous state in India, in South India. There is a very famous state. And Harish told me that before you start your lecture, you must tell everybody that your English is very poor. I say, all right. So there is a state in India, in South India, and in that state, there was a young poet. Young poet wrote so many poems about the king of that state. So many poems. And he wants to get an opportunity to read all those poems towards the king. He was trying, but was not getting opportunity. Continuously he was trying. After a very long effort, he got the opportunity to read the poems. It was night time. All the members of the parliament, of the cabinet of the king was present there. King was also present there. Then that poet was allowed to read his poem. He started one by one. All the poems was in the flattery of the god, flattery of the king, about the king. That our king is like this, our king is like that, our king is like this, like that. Every sentence was full of praise and flattery. And the members and the councillors who was present there, they all were encouraging him also. Always clapping, very good, very good, very good. Continuously, one by one, he read so many poems. And in the late night, that function, that meeting finished. Because every counselor was very pleased to hear those poems, so king made an announcement. King said that well, poet, I'm very pleased to hear your poems, and you will get a reward of 1,000 gold coins. A reward of 1,000 gold coins. The poet became very, very happy. Program was finished. Poet went to his place where he was residing. He could not even took the sleep properly, because he is to get a reward of 1,000 gold coins. You see, in our life, when suddenly some unexpected pain or pleasure will come, we become abnormal. Suddenly, if anything will come, maybe pain, maybe pleasure, it affects on the mind. Step by step something will come that mind will absorb it. But if suddenly anything will come, it affects on the brain, makes abnormal. So how the abnormality of the poet will allow to take the sleep? So he was remained awake. Morning he got up, dressed up, went to meet the king to get the reward. But he was not allowed to enter in the palace. The watchman did not allow him. No, you cannot go. He made request. Continuously for 1 week he was trying, but he was not getting opportunity to come face to face towards king. He met so many counselors also, members of the cabinet of the kings. After a long effort, then one day he got an opportunity to meet the king personally. He met. When he met the king said, "What is the reason? What for you have come?" That poet was surprised, astonished. Said, "Sir, are you not recognizing me? Are you not recognizing me?" King said, No, I recognized you. I know that you are the same poet. On that night, you read so many poems, and every member of the council of the cabinet was very pleased to hear it. I too was very pleased to hear your poems. I know I recognize you. Then the poet became more surprised and said, "Sir, on that day, on that night, you announced some reward for me." On hearing this, the king smiled. Smiled and gave a very good answer. Said, "Well, poet, you are look like a simpleton." Do you know the meaning of the simpleton? A man who is simple also, at the same time foolish also, is called simpleton. You are look like a simpleton. You could not be able to understand so simple thing. Then the poet, king said, "Well, on that night, you made me pleased by using so many words. And I made you pleased by using the words only. What makes the question of reward is arise? It's only a return of words. By words you make me pleased, you make me happy, and by using the word I make you I made you happy. That's all. The thing is finished. What is the question of reward? Why should I? You may ask this question that why I started this today's talk by this story, because the prayer which you are doing here, in that prayer there was a word, Guru Timir Mitao. Timir कहते हैं ignorance or darkness of inner darkness, to remove the inner darkness. So why I started today's talk by this story, especially to tell you that do you think that like us, God also want to be flattered and praised? Do you think God also wants to be praised and flattered? Do you think that only by the, do you think that God is bribable? Only by using the words in prayer, do you think He will be in your favor? And if so, you are in mistake. That anybody can, a wicked person can do. He can also use for his self-interest, for selfishness, he can use very good words. Only prayer, God do not see that what words you are using. He wants to see your total life. All the aspects of the life. Not one. All the aspects of the life you will see. Otherwise, the same thing will happen also with you, which happened with that poet. God will also say that you please me by the words, I please you by the words. Nothing is giving and taking. He wants to see your life, total life. What is the total life? There are four. In my opinion, there are four aspects of the life. And God will see all the four aspects. He judges all the four aspects of his life. What are those four aspects? What are the four aspects of the life? Sociological aspect of the life, biological aspect of the life, psychological aspect of the life, and spiritual aspect of the life. They are the four aspects of the life. And God will judge all the four, not one. Don't think that you will do some bribery. He is not bribable. Put some offering or doing some, using some words. You will see, you will look for whole of your life. Behavior is the sociological part of the life. How you behave with others. Behavior is the social aspect of your life. Hunger and sex are the biological aspect of the life. Right? Ego, self-consciousness, I-consciousness, I, me, mine, are the psychological aspects of the life. And your individual soul is the spiritual aspect of the life. Spiritual part of the life. Clear? There are all the four parts. God will say how you behave. And out of these four aspects, one who gives preference to one aspect, he only creates the problem in the life. And then try to understand it. Though my English is weak, but whatever I am telling you is quite completely related to your life. because I see the life in the depth. If out of 4 you will select only one aspect and give more preference to that aspect, surely you will create problem in the life. Problem only, in my opinion, in my research, every problem is a self-created problem. Man creates the problem, and when he get entangled in it, then he will go to this man, to that man, a yogi like me, like us, like me, and will come, Swamiji, this is the problem. Actually, no problem. You create the problem. When you will give one aspect more preference, you will create the problem. Suppose I am taking, for example, if you will give only preference to your biological aspect of the life, means you will give every preference to hunger and sex, you will create a problem. You will ignore your behavior, you will ignore your soul, you will ignore your self-consciousness, ideas. What will happen? That will create a problem. So all the 4 aspects are necessary. To how to harmonize them, how to make them one, to connect with one. That is really spirituality. I think it is clear. And one thing more I want to tell you, that if I had an opportunity to meet that poet, I would have suggested him that instead of writing poem, you try to make your life a poem. Try to make your life a poem prepared by the life, for the life, in the life. Make the life a poem and then chant it daily. Enjoy it. If you really want to enjoy your life in fully, make the life a poem instead of writing poems on paper. So, if I had an opportunity to meet the poet, I would have given this suggestion. Instead of this, you try to make the life a poem. Now, I want to tell you something about the birthday. As you are celebrating my birthday today, you are here for that sake. In my opinion, there is one birthday means when one is born. Is it meaning? Help me.
Yeah.
Try to help me in English. What is the meaning of the word? When one is born, that is a birthday. One birthday is that birthday when we came in this world. Mother and father becomes a passage for us to come in this world. That is one birthday. There are 2 birthdays more, and from my standpoints, they are very, very essential, very necessary. One birthday when we come in this world. Father and mother become a passage for us, and we get birth in this world. Second birthday comes in our life when the life take a turn. I give this a name, turning point of the life. That is the second birthday, turning point of the life. You are going towards the pleasure and pains of the world. So you met some yogi, he suggested you make a life balanced, take a turn in your life, and try to achieve the spiritual with one thing came in my mind. Is God a achievement of the life? Give me answer. Is God a achievement of the life? Give me answer. You are attending so many lectures here and there, and you are not. Is God is the achievement of the life? Huh? No, God is not the achievement of the life. If you will think in this line that God is the achievement of the life, it means you are neglecting, you are rejecting, you are denying His presence. God is the reality of the present. Is not the achievement. The achievement is in the future. God is in the present. He is present here. And if you are not a capacity to see Him, don't say that God is not present here. Only say that you are blind. But you will not accept it, because this will this will make a insult for your ego. Ego do not want them to get himself in such a, but the sunlight is here. Light is present here. If I am not able to see the light, what is the challenge? Challenge is there is some defect in my eyes. What is the challenge? There is some defect in my eyes when everybody else, when seeing the, and I could not be able to, I cannot see the light. What it indicates? What is tells us that there is some defect in my eyes. That is why I cannot see the light. So what I have to do? What I have to do? Only to remove the defect of my eyes. Only to make my eyes healthy. When the eyes will become healthy, I will be able to see the light. So the achievement is not the God, but the achievement is that how to open the inner eye. And for this meditation and samadhi is necessary. I think clear? So one birthday is when we come in this world. The second is turning point of the life. I'm going to worldly things, then a turn takes place. Is a turning point of the life. That is the second birthday. Now comes the third birthday. The third birthday is when a seeker will reach to the boiling point. One is birthday, we came in this world. We have come in this world. Second is when the spiritual turn takes place, turning point of the life. Clear? And third is boiling point of the life. What is, you want to know? What is the boiling point of the life? If you will put the water, on the fire, it will become warm. If you will increase the fire more, the water will become more warm. If you will put more fire, the water will become more warm. Huh? Heat is increasing. Suppose if the temperature of the water will become on 80 degree, then what will happen? It start to produce some sound. When it will come on 90 degree, it will start to produce more sound. When you put more heat and the water reaches to 99 degree, it will produce more sound. And when you will put more heat and it will reach to 100 degree, what will happen? The water will become gas. The water will become evaporate and become Yesterday I was searching this word evaporate. I could not be able to find out in the dictionary whether it is from E or from A. From A?
E.
E. I could not be able to evaporate. Evaporate is coming in my mind. The teacher which is in my inside was telling me, but I could not trace how they. So when the water will reach on the boiling, this is called boiling point, last boiling point, it will reach on the boiling point, what will happen? The water will transformation will take place and it will become steam. In the same way, that is the boiling point of the life. When you allow the meditation to work properly in your life, it reaches to a boiling point and very fearful also. Rarely one can have a dare to cross that point because there is fear, frightened, something start to shake. No. The attachment with the world, the attachment with your family, the attachment with your property, with your wealth, they will all say, what are you doing? You will nothing, you will become nothing. Come back. But that is the boiling point. At that point only Guru Mantra or the pendant which is with you is well charged. Or if aroma which is charged by properly charged. That only can help you, nothing can help you. Otherwise, I found I had so many seekers who came in my life. They will, when the boiling point started, they will say that Swamiji is very fearful. I dare not. I don't know what will happen. I know this word, and what about that word which is completely unknown for me. So that is the boiling point of your life. So, how many birthdays? 3. One is birth from father and mother. Second is when you met some yogi and you have a turn to spiritual side, that is a turning point of the life. And the third is the boiling point of the life. Because every time I will not be present with you. So if the pendant is with you, if the Guru Mantra is with you, naturally it will help you. Because pendant, Guru Mantra, they are all like the symbolic agent. Symbolic agent. They are all the symbolic agents. Now, because on coming Sunday, Harish and Diksha, they are going to organize a meditation program for 2 hours meditation program here. So it is necessary for me to tell you something about that also. First of all, I want to tell you what is yoga and what is spirituality. Actually, what is yoga and what is spirituality? First thing, you must have a clear vision about it. What is yoga? What is spirituality? Transformation of the bad smell of fertilizer into the good smell of flower is called yoga. Make it clear too. Harish, make it clear.
I think they understood. From miracle grow to a nice flower.
Bad smell of fertilizer in the earth, soil. There are bad smell is there. And that bad smell, when from a process, when the passes through a process, it will become a flower and will become a bad smell will give you a good smell. This alchemy in religion is called yoga. This alchemy I am using the word. This alchemy in religion is called yoga, is called spirituality. You cannot conquer by fighting the bad things in your life. Put it in a process of meditation. Allow the meditation to work. That bad thing will automatically get transferred into good things. And that is a natural process. That is not an achievement. Where there is an achievement, there is an ego also. A flower has no ego at all. If you will pass through near the flower, and if you will not pass near the flower, flower will spread his smell. Don't think that that flower is spreading his smell especially for you. Flower has nothing to do with you. You may come, you may not come. It is his nature. He cannot live without spreading the smell. So what is yoga? Is clear now? What is yoga? If somebody will ask this question, what is the spirituality? What is the yoga? Must have a clear vision that what is the wrong in the life, as the bad smell of the earth through a process, it becomes a good smell in the flower. That is real yoga. That is spirituality. Now I want to tell you the relation between spirituality and life, and relation between a meditator and meditation. A relation between spirituality and life, and relation between a meditator with meditation. It is not like a painter making a paint. Picture paint, what will
Painting.
Painting. It is not like a painter making a painting. It is not like a painter making a painting. Negative word I am using. The relation between life and spirituality, meditator and meditation, is not like the painter making a painting. It's not like this. Why? There is a difference here between painter and painting. There is a difference between a painter and painting, between art and artist. There is a difference between the art and artist. So, the relation with the spiritual life is not like this. As a painter and his painting, as an art and his an artist. There is a difference between art and artist. And it is also not like a sculptor. A sculptor prepare a sculpture. Sculpture. They use sculpture. A sculptor prepare a sculpture. What is this? Here also, the artist and the art, there is a difference between it. The artist may be painter or sculptor. He has some objective idea in him, and he has some subjective feeling, emotion, and that's what he wants to put in his art. So there is a difference between a sculpture and a sculpture, a sculptor and a sculpture. So here also the artist and the art is different, not one. Now you are very anxious to know what is the most fittest example for spirituality with the life or meditator with meditation. What is the correct example for it? Now I'm going to put that example and hear it properly, keep it. It is like as a dancer and his dance. Here the art and artist are one. It is like dancer and dance. Here the artist and art are not two separate things, they are one. So the relation between spirituality and life, meditator and meditation, is like a dancer and his dance. Clear? One thing or more I want to say, you may ask that how it is possible. You may ask that how it is possible, then my answer is that the answer has already been given by me in the first or second talk when I told you that do as you are not doing. Do as you are not doing, work as you are not working, walk as you are not walking, in the same way meditate as you are not meditating. I give this in second or third lecture, do as you are not doing, meditate as you are not meditating. I know that it is not it is difficult, no, but not a problem. Don't say every difficulty a problem. Difficulty is something else and problem is something else. You always put difficulty that is a problem. Difficulty is not a problem. And it is very necessary that difficulty must come in the life. So it is a difficulty, but it is possible. Now I am coming on coming Sunday. You have a program. So something about aroma meditation. What is the time?
12:40.
12:40. First, I want to tell you the difference between concentration and meditation. Concentration and meditation. In concentration, you have to select some object according to your liking. Maybe some statue, maybe some word, Om, any object of your liking. And when you try to focus on that very point, that is called concentration. You put some object towards you, maybe at a distance of 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet, just in a level of the eyes or above the eyes. Because this concentration process, these persons who do the hypnosis, who hypnotizes, they also practice it to increase their magnetic force of the eyes. They will put some object above and concentrate in this way. So concentration, you will have to put something, and you will have concentration. In my search is not very good, but even then I advise the persons to do it for 1 or 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the beginning only. Because in concentration there is a struggle. Suppose if you want to concentrate on this paper, then naturally you will have to avoid all the other things. So continuously a struggle will be there, that my eyes should not go anywhere else. You will have to struggle, and that practice, spiritual practice, is considered to be very good, which is normal, natural. As much as normal and natural, it will give more benefit. So, but even then, I advise persons to do concentration for 2, 3, 4 minutes only, because the tendencies, which is divided in so many parts, at least they will come to one point for some times. So that is called concentration. Then what is the meditation? Meditation is in meditation, only one flow will work in you. One flow. there will be only one flow. You need not to meditate anything, concentrate anything. Though there is in meditation there is also two kinds, two forms of meditation: objective meditation and subjective meditation. For example, as I said that a single flow, when single flow is working, that is called meditation. Single flow means in objective meditation, suppose you select your guru, your spiritual master, and you merge yourself into him. That is called objective meditation. Understand? You have an opinion about the guru and you merge in yourself. That is the objective meditation. Now, from objective meditation to subjective meditation. Single flow. A single thought is flowing in my mind is one type of subjective meditation. One flow, single flow of thought, one thought. If a single flow of one thought is, only one thought is flowing in the mind, in the brain, say in the whole body, because the cells of the brain, it is scientifically proved that the nerve cells of the brain, they are controlling the whole muscles of your body. So if a single flow is in your mind, naturally it will affect on your other parts of it, or every muscles of your body, every cells of your body. So that is one thing, a single flow of one thought. Single flow of one thought. What is meditation? Single flow. Now one type of meditation is single flow of one thought. Understand? Single flow of one thought. You see, if you have a single flow of one thought, suppose if you want to cure somebody, if you really want to cure somebody, and if you have a single flow in it, single flow of thought in your mind, that this person must be healthy,
Cured.
must be cured. Person must be cured. Person must be cured. Person must be cured. Continuous flow will put the effect, and the change will start. For it, I want to give you one example. I think it is better I will tell and Harish will explain. There is an example in India, in Indian history. The example is of a Muslim king named Babur. I think you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Babur ne Humayun ko sir?
Yeah.
Can you explain it? Can you tell to them? Huh? Oh, whole story. You are from India and you do not know.
Babur and Humayun.
Babur and Humayun.
Yeah.
Humayun was about to die. Babur is his father, and Humayun was his only son, the successor. And Babur was an emperor. So Humayun was so much unhealthy, became so much unhealthy, then that every this doctor को क्या कहते हैं उस समय फकीर और इनको तभी यही साधु नहीं जो चिकित्सक को क्या कहते हैं, but every person who was curing the disease at that time, they all give their judgment that it is beyond their capacity to make Humayun survive. It's not possible. At least medicines are get failed. And Humayun was the only son of that emperor. He was a great attachment with him. He wanted to serve, that he should survive. Then who will become his successor? Then he invited a yogi like me. Asked that, is there any possibility? Then that yogi then told that emperor that there is only one way. Either Humayun will, your son will survive, either you will survive. So if you want that he should be survive, you will have to. There is no other way. This is the only way. Then Babar, a very famous in Indian history, has got a Babar is the Humayun, then Akbar the Great is a famous emperor in Indian history. Then Babar accepted that proposal. Then that yogi told him that this is the thought process. Gave thought process. Single thought process. Take 7 turns slowly round the bed of your son. Always repeating forcefully that thought. And what will happen? Your son will start to become pure, and you will start to become sick. And you will have to be detached. And that happened there. It is a historical event because he was the emperor, so it is in the history. And such kind of incident I know too many. So when a single thought will work in the mind, single thought is a state of meditation. It has effect. So if a single thought will work in your mind at the time of meditation, naturally it has effect on your body, on your cells, on your every part. So one is the single flow of a thought, Second is the single flow of an emotion. It's more subtle than thought, more subtle. Single flow of an emotion. Only some emotion is flowing in your brain, in your mind, only that emotions. And I think, do you want example for it also? I don't think that you need any example. And if you need any example, there are so many love stories. The person died, end in the tragedy. What was that? Only one flow of emotion was working in the lover and beloved. Premika ko lover, in lover and beloved. And when they didn't get opportunity, died. So the second thing is single flow of one emotion. Only single flow of one emotion when it's working is a state of meditation, more subtle than thought. More subtle than thought. This is the second one. Now the third one is single flow of the life. Now here no thought, no emotion, only a single flow of the life is flowing in whole of your body, whole of your mind. Life is before your birth. Life is between the birth and the death, and life will be after your death also. Life is immortal. Immortal is the correct word. So a single flow of the life, only I am alive. That's all. No thought, no emotion. I am alive. And this aroma meditation which I am going to introduce it is actually connected with the life, because aroma is the outcome of the earth. Fragrance is the outcome of the earth, and earth is with form, and this fragrance is without form. So it is just near to the life.
close to them.
I think now it is quite clear. So the single flow of aroma life, every part of your body should be absorbing it. A single flow of the life. When the single flow of the life is working, this is the most subtle form of the meditation. But you say the last, no, there is none any meditation more higher than this. Single flow of the life is working. I told you there are three centers in our life working. One is navel, another is heart, and this is Agya Chakra in yoga says brain. This is the thought center, this is the emotion center, this is the life center. And without life, how you can think? How the thought will be work in your body, how the emotion will work in your heart. That is the main thing. The single flow of the life is working there. Now I think it is also necessary for a yogi like me to see the digestive capacity of the person to whom I am providing the food. So it is too much spiritual food that I gave to you. If I will try, it will become. And I also want to tell you one thing: be careful. Undigested thoughts are more dangerous than the undigested food. When the food is undigested, but it will create gas, it will create acid. In the same way, when the undigested thoughts will remain in the brain, it will create gas, it will create mental acids. So undigested thoughts are more dangerous than the undigested food. So I don't want to give so much thought that you cannot digest it, though I know that I am here for a temporary stay. I will have to go back to India. It's a opportunity. I don't know how God compelled these two persons compelled me too much to come to America. Otherwise, there was no necessity. What for? Why should I? So many questions were there. But they compelled me. So all right. So I accepted their proposal. So
we must make use of it. Full use of it.
So I think aroma meditation is now clear. Now I'm finishing my talk and very thankful to you. You celebrated my birthday. It's also good for you, for your health. Hope for you a healthy life and a life full of happiness and holiness. Holy, healthy, happy. Holy, healthy, happy. All the three things is necessary. Only healthy and happy is not sufficient. Holy also. Because for a yogi who is being holy, that is incomplete thing. Om Shanti. Shanti. Yes.
Special occasion, we're going to have an opportunity to receive blessings from Guruji. Darshan, it's an offering to the Master and receiving his blessings, offering our thoughts, our heart, and whatever we want to offer to him. Some involves after that offering. So we'll be lining up. Maybe Manka will come up first. She's the first disciple of Guruji here.
You also prepare this, make the life a poem. You also prepare poem, prepared by the life, for the life, in the life. Because these are something which will remain here after my departure. They will have a print in their mind. My blessings to you. Thank you.
we have a group photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, give a